Alright everybody, welcome back to my channel and to the round 5 match here in the ILH League. Today we are playing against Goat God, who is a player that I have actually faced before in the tournament, and I actually lost. So hopefully I can get some revenge today. And for this week, obviously this is the 3rd week of the league, which means that we have to bring a brand new lineup, a brand new set of 4 decks to be able to play against our 2 opponents this week. And for this week, I have chosen to bring the 4 decks of Big Warrior, Weapon Rogue, Face Hunter, and Libram Paladin, which is a pretty interesting selection, I think. Pretty out-of-the-box thinking, and very different to kind of the decks that I bought in the previous 2 weeks. My kind of main strategy is kind of just to target Warrior, basically, because all 4 of these decks are pretty decent against Bomb Warrior and Control Warrior, so that's kind of the strategy going into this. And for my opponent, Goat God, he has also bought a very similar lineup in Weapon Rogue, Big Warrior as well. So you're going to see 2 Big Warriors here in this series. Aggro Demon Hunter and Zoo Warlock. So those are his 4 decks. And after the bans, we have 3 decks remaining. And so does Goat God. He has banned my, drumroll, Face Hunter. He has banned my Face Hunter, which means I only have Big Warrior, Weapon Rogue, and Libram Paladin to play. And I have banned his Zoo Warlock, which means he only has Weapon Rogue, Big Warrior, and Demon Hunter. So pretty much exactly the same lineup, apart from 1 deck difference. So yeah, those are going to be the 3 decks going up against each other. And yeah, we're 4-0 currently in the league. If we manage to get a win here, we're pretty much guaranteed top 8 qualification. They're pretty nerve-wracking. Let's just play these matches and see how we can do. Let's give it our best shot and hopefully come away with a win. We're going to play the Big Warrior first. This is going to be my strategy. This is going to be my strategy. I'm really hoping this hits the Aggro Demon Hunter. Yeah, we're going to play the Big Warrior first. Please hit the Demon Hunter. Okay, it does. Yeah, it does hit the Demon Hunter. So the reason why I played the Big Warrior here is because my Big Warrior is the worst of my 3 decks. So if I can get an escape here, it would be super, super strong. My Big Warrior is super bad against his Weapon Rogue. It's pretty much unwinnable. I also think it's unfavored in the mirror because I have less threats than him. So the only kind of positive matchup, which is still kind of 50-50 against this deck, but it is the Demon Hunter. So went for a bit of a risky Q order there, and picking the Warrior first. We managed to pay off immensely here as he did pick the Demon Hunter, so I'm really happy about that. So we'd have the Big Warrior versus Aggro Demon Hunter matchup to start off with here. Okay. Let me think about this mulligan. Looking at this deck list now, do we want to keep Kargath? I think Kargath is pretty solid to keep. He is running just standard Aggro Demon Hunter, running double Skull of Gul'dan, running Mara Slicer, Gleybound Adept, obviously with the Voracious Reader as refill, a bunch of 1-drops. He is also running double Mana Burn, so I'm a little bit scared about that. We keep Kargath. I would definitely throw away the 2 big boys. I think Kargath is fine. We're going to keep the Kargath. He kept 3 cards. That is not good for me. That is not good. He's probably going to have a 1-drop Beaming Psychic play here. Athletic Studies is a fantastic draw, though. The Dorman's kind of awkward because you can't really play it this turn, so it might not even be that one. It might just be the Fishy Flyer, honestly. I'm really scared about this opening from him. We do have the Corsair Cash play into potentially Kargath Blade Beast on turn 3. I do realize this is a Blade Beast, but you know what I mean. He's always going to coin something here. It's probably going to be a Beaming Sidekick. That was one of the cards that he kept, the Reader. And he got the Beaming Sidekick off the top. Okay, so he still has 2 more cards that he's kept. If one of them's a Mana Burn, I'm in big trouble here. Go for the Cash. Okay, pick up the Bulwark of Azeroth, which is a pretty good pick. And to get that buff with durability is really strong as well, because this can soak up a lot of damage for us. So now if you play something like Mana Burn, I'm in a really bad position here. He didn't play Mana Burn, but he did get the Leok from the Demon Companion. Super, super bad for me. Do we just play Kargath now? If we play Kargath, we can actually take a value trade. He has 1 card he's kept again. It could be the Reader. If we take a value trade, Kargath's going down to 3 health. He can just trade the 4 to win. I could just trade the 4-4 with the Kargath. We also play like Fishy Flyer, for example. I want to get the Kargath in the deck. It's definitely Kargath here, but I'm just thinking about what to trade. I'm really just thinking about what to trade here. Do I trade the 1-2? The 1-2, it technically says off 4. I mean, they both take off 4 damage off the board, right? Let's play something like Bladestorm, potentially, if I get it next turn. I think I kill the 4-4. I kill the 4-4. Or do I kill the 2? It's the same amount of attack getting off the board. Like, whichever one I kill, it takes off 4 damage off the board, right? trying to think about what he can do next turn. That could be a Voracious Reader you kept. Like, this is left card might be a Reader. Kind of worried about. If he has Twin Slice, he can kill the thing. I think I'd just do it. Play a little bit safe. We also put it in our deck so Commencement could potentially get it on turn 7, which would be massive for us. But he has 7 damage coming back the other way. Well, if I have a Blade Dance here, it's super good, but I don't have it, unfortunately. Unfortunately not. Not Blade Dance, I meant Blade Storm, by the way. Apologies. Okay, so he has 4 attackers on board. The Bulwark only saved me for 1 turn, really. This is not good. The next turn he's got 14 damage. It's setting up lethal. I need to kill this board. So do we play this first to see what we get? Restless Mummy is super good. Yeah, Restless Mummy is super strong here. I don't think we're dead if we play this. Now how do we trade? We've got to trade with the 4-2 and the 3-2, right? These are with 3 damage on board. Gotta be the line. Really, really good pickup from Studies. Really good pickup. He has a second slice in hand, right? So if that's a... yeah, it is the Reader. So I did make the correct read about that one. Okay, so he's gonna draw 2 cards off the Voracious there. That might be like a Glaive-bound Adept or something. Or like a Skull of Gul'dan. I want 8, by the way. To the Bloody Library. I can now clear the board with Reaper's Scythe, but it puts me down to 7. Being put down to 7, do I die? He's already used 1 Twin Slice. I don't think I'm dead if I go down to 7. Do not play around the Reaper's Scythe. Which you probably should have done, because I did have... you know, he knew I had a weapon in hand. Am I dead? You could do 5. Marrow Slicer. I don't think I'm actually dead here. He might have Twin Slice. But he can't go... like, you can't play Twin Slice and Marrow Slice. You could play Twin Slice... yeah, I don't think I'm actually dead here. I don't think there's a combo of cards that can kill me. Unless I'm completely wrong about that. That's really annoying. 3. So I could play Bull... I could actually Hero Power Bulwark. Really good. Or I could Shield Block Bulwark. It's super good as well. Yeah, we can Shield Block hit Bulwark of Azzinoth, right? I'm gonna go down to 5, but I played the Azzinoth, so I think I'm good. There's no weapon removal in the deck, so this is pretty safe for me. Next time we have Commencement. He's already used the Kane Sunfury, which means he can't get past big taunts. Obviously he does have Altruist, potentially, but this might be a Skull of Gul'dan. I think it's gonna be an Altruist straight away. Okay, that's not a very good Altruist. He's only gonna pop one of my... okay, well, that's actually really good for me. We don't even need to play the Commencement this turn. We can kind of just chill a little bit here. I mean, I feel really safe in this position. I have 4 charges of the weapon left. I'm on now 9 health. I can just play Commencement next turn. He didn't have the Skull. He might have just played Altruist there to get the Skull, so I'm assuming a Skull of Gul'dan coming out this turn, potentially. Big Glaive-bound Adept. I can pop 2 of my weapon charges. But I pick up something like Kargath Prime off the Commencement, be super, super strong here. But the issue with the Glaive-bound Adept is not killing my 4-1. And the 4-1 could just trade back into the Glaive-bound. Wow, he's actually letting it trade back in. Okay, well, we're definitely playing Commencement here. Let's see what we get. Pick up a Troublemaker. That's super strong for me. And it could definitely help me finish up the game. We're definitely gonna kill that 6-4. Now we're in a really good position, and I'm honestly really, really shocked that... well, not shocked, but I'm now really rewarded for picking Warrior first. Really, really rewarded. Because now I'm able to get this really nice queue where this deck was... like, my Warrior is really unfavored against all of his decks. But now I'm able to get this really nice queue. Okay, so we do this, I think. We can even coerce something to try and speed up the clock a little bit here. Like, we might as well, right? Set up lethal for next. I mean, we're... yeah, no, this is just lethal. What am I talking about? Good game. Okay, let's go. I didn't even see that to be a lethal, but we take the first game. And it's going to be a 1-0 Start. Wow. Okay, our big warrior actually managed to escape. I'm super, super happy about that. And yeah, we go 1-0 up against Goat God here. Really, really strong. And honestly, just rewarded about Q ordering there, right? Like, I took the chance. I kind of figured that the only way I win is if my Big Warrior can escape in this matchup, because this is my best matchup for Big Warrior. And I managed to get this matchup, and it worked out really well for me. So I'm super happy about the Q order. Shout out to my ILH team for actually, because I talked to them about this, and they helped me out with this. So yeah, that's the benefits of being in a team. Shout out to all of you guys. Much love to you, and we take the first game 1-0. Weapon Rogue, I think. Go for the Weapon Rogue. You might play Demon Hunter again, so I want to queue my second best matchup against Demon Hunter. Yeah, he did queue Demon Hunter again. Man, I'm getting all these. Man, I'm just calling all of these, man. I'm so good at, like, oof. They're so good at, like, calling all of these, these matchup queues and stuff like that.
I have found my prey.
Okay, this is good. Okay, I'm trying to look at his list now. Yo, thank you for the follow, my dude. Layers. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but appreciate the follow. There is a delay on this stream, so I apologize that you're not going to be able to see the reaction straight away to me absolutely butchering your name. But thank you so much for the follow, man, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Okay, I think I keep all of these. Seems good, right? What kind of sounding rod are you using? What do you mean by sounding rod? I'm not really sure what that means. If you mean mic, I'm using the blue snowball. Yo, Daziz, what's up, bro? What's up? Good to see you here. Good to see you. Okay, now let me concentrate on this match now. Okay, so he's playing Demon Hunter again. He's picked up a Demon Companion turn 1. So that probably means he doesn't have something like Blazing Battle Mage or Battle Fiend, right? Because you'd always play that first. So we definitely just play Spy Mistress here. Next time we could potentially even coin Greyhouse Aid, or even just play a Delinquent, right? And use the 3-1 to trade something. It's really difficult for him to deal with my 3-1. If he has something like the Beaming Psychic, it'd be really awkward here. Fire's Vengeance Burn Bright, okay. He's kept another card. There's still one card in the middle he kept. Okay. If I pick up a Backstab, it'd be insane here. No Backstab. If I play Greyheart Sage. If I play Greyheart Sage, it's 3-3 challenging this board. I could also just play Delinquent and save the coin. Trade like that. I think this is better. Maybe. I think this is better. I don't know if this is better. Maybe I should just coin Greyheart Sage there, but I'm not completely sure. Okay, well that would be the reason to have played the Greyheart Sage. Because now I'm only going to be on 1 mana. Really well played from him. And now it's really awkward because I'm not going to be able to stealth minion on board. I mean, definitely just kill that. I could also play like I could kill that and then coin out the 3-1. Probably do that, right? So I can get the draw next turn. 1 mana. Yeah, I think this is fine. He's not putting damage pressure on me. He's already used 1 Voracious Reader, and he only drew 1 card, so I'm really happy about that.
You have to read this one. That's an upgrade. Probably.
Oh, he had the second reader, okay. To the bloody library, guys. Okay. I can't kill the Voracious Reader if I do this play with the Sage. What's my alternative here? Because I play Secret Passage, draw 5 cards. Good if I get like Self-Sharpening Sword and Backstab. Still can't kill the Reader though. Honestly, the 3-3 isn't that good on this board. I mean the 3-1. What if I don't get that though? What if I get like Barov and Krasnov and shit like that? Is it actually a passage here? Could be a Grey Heart Sage as well.
Quickly. A cruel fate awaits you in the ashes.
I think it's just a Sage. I'm not sure.
Home in the shadows.
Let's do that. It takes off more damage off the board. I mean, actually, yeah, it takes us the same, but I think we want to get that aura buff out the way, maybe. Not completely sure about that. Okay. No one drop though, please. Maybe last time was a secret passage play, try and get backstab. I'm not sure. This is a weird matchup. I realize I haven't really played this matchup that much. He's gonna kill the Sage and go face, I'm assuming here. Okay. Do I now play another Sage? And I could actually kill the Voracious Reader. I mean, he didn't even draw this turn, right? That's the thing. Next thing, if you play Skull, you can't even use the Reader. So, like, it's not really a high priority for me to kill the Reader here, maybe. They're really bad into the 4-1, though, honestly. I don't know. I think you have to just commit to the Grey Heart Sage line, potentially. I mean, I could use this Streak of Capacity to try and get me a weapon. But I think this is just good. Maybe. That's not that good, though. Man, this is such a bad draw.
Justice is mine. Justice is mine. Quickly.
I don't think we hit with the stealth. We're just gonna chill, I think. I think we're just gonna chill.
Do you see what must be done?
Now you should have hit with it. It's very early Altruist once again, though. Man, this hand is terrible. I could play Barov into something good potentially, but I think it might just be a secret passage now. Try and get something like Sap. Not Sap, Backstab. I actually did get the Sap, lol. Nah, that's not a good draw. Man, this is such a bad... Fucking hell, this is such a bad secret passage. Gotta kill the Archerist here, so... I'm not looking in good position. If he has no like Skull of Gul'dan, somehow I'm okay, but I'm on 14 health. It's not good. I didn't draw any backstabs, but I don't. Both backstabs in the bottom, in the bottom 14 like cards in my deck, and both like all three of my weapons. This has been like the worst weapon rogue draw ever. Seriously. Okay, so what can you do this turn now? Doesn't look like he has a Skull of Gul'dan. He did just play that Outrage really liberally though, so... I thought it was to like clear up hand space potentially. This might be like some sort of Glaive-Bound Adept coming in. Gonna go face, yeah. That is fair enough. You think about if you want to go face or trade the 3-3. I mean, you could just trade on board the 3-3, right? Okay, well now I'm on 11 health. Which is kind of an issue. I'll play Jandis into Eviscerate, potentially. Thank you for the host, Super Fake. Thank you, appreciate that. Okay. I mean, if Jandis gets like... I mean, there are chances that Jandis like, high rolls here. I mean, it has to be Jandis Eviscerate, right? You got like Sandhoof Waterbearer or something pretty good. Or just any sort of high roll. Wow. That is not a high roll. Man, we have just low rolled this whole game with Weapon Rogue. Unfortunate, man. Very unfortunate for me.
I grow impatient.
It's 4 damage on board. Twin Slice, Hero Power, 7 maximum this turn. Your second Twin Slice is lethal. Kane is 1 off, I think. Pretty shitty Jandis. If I got something like Ras or like Sandhoof Waterbearer or even like any sort of taunt would be sick here, but not even the taunt. I'm gonna hit face, another Underwing.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
I can't deal with wide. I think I lose this match. Man, we've got such. Look at our hand, man. Look at our hand. It's so bad. No weapons in top 12. By the way, I've drawn 12 cards. Like, we've actually drawn 12 cards. Ridiculous. Man, what's the out here? I don't really think I have one. Well, I'm technically not dead on board, I guess, but... Gonna create a weapon here. Pretty much draw a whole deck. We need to pick up the backstabs now. Okay, there's our sword. There's our backstab. A little bit late, mate. A little bit fucking late, guys.
Quickly.
I mean, now we're just backstabbing the... You know, right?
Blood and plunder.
Justice is mine.
Let's hope we're not dead here. I mean, Kane is lethal. Like, what else is lethal? He had the Kane. I mean, to be fair, he was only halfway through his deck, so it wasn't super likely he had it there, but he did. Maybe we had to sap something here. He had exact lethal with Kane. Should I really play it around Kane by sapping a 1-1? Or sapping the reader or something? Maybe. Maybe that would have been better. We do take the loss here. We're going to go 1-1 in the series now. Oh, man. It feels bad. Feels bad. Not sure. Not sure. I'm honestly not sure, like, what I should have done there specifically. But we're going to go 1-1 regardless. Pretty much going to come down to whoever Libram Paladin bomb or a big war at this point, which isn't, like, it's slightly favored for me, but it's not super favored. Okay. He's playing, it's going to be the mirror. I mean, this is a good hand.
Iron hand of justice.
We had a really good hand last game as well, though, with the stealth pack. We didn't draw a weapon, which is really bad. He's on the coin, which is bad. Okay, this is a really good hand. He's running double burrowing Scorpid. But other than that, it's the same list as mine. What is he cutting for the Scorpid, by the way? What does he cut for the Scorpids? Let me quickly try and figure this out. He's cut the... Well, he's cut Jandis and Krastenov. Okay. Right. Well, here we go. This is the Weapon Rogue Mirror.
A pleasant surprise. Greetings.
Pleasant surprise, motherfucker. Okay, he kept two cards as well, so not ideal here. Definitely not ideal.
I wonder.
Doesn't look like he has a 1-drop. Wow. Coin dagger. That is so interesting. That means he has no 1-drop. He probably has Deadly Poison in hand, huh? He's going into turn 2 though. Not sure about that.
Justice is mine.
Okay, we're just going to set up a Grey Heart Sage next turn, right? We've also got attack with weapons, so we can potentially set up a Self-Sharpening Sword as well if you want to play it. It makes me think he doesn't have weapon. It makes me think he has Deadly Poisons. He actually kept Deadly Poison in hand. Gonna go face. Okay. That is fine. Second Sage. A cruel fade awaits you in the ashes. Wow. Okay. I don't think we attack with the 3-1 then. Right. Do we? Because I want to be able to potentially play Sage next turn again. Get more card draw. We don't need to attack with the 3-1 here. This 2-1 doesn't trade. Like, if this was a Spy Mist, it'd be a little bit different. Because I kind of want to pressure him. But I think we hold it here because we have the second Sage in hand. Next turn, he's probably going to play Volpera, yeah. Kind of makes sense what he played then. Coin Dagger is super interesting. Right, the Coin Dagger play was super interesting from him. Now we're not really able to kill the... Now we're not really able to kill the Volpera here, which is kind of an issue. Unless we play, like, Worgen, Infiltrate, or Eviscerate. Trade. Maybe that's actually better. Yeah, maybe that's actually better, guys. And then we just chill, and then we play Sage next turn. Do want to get our weapon going, but... Now I have the potential to play Sage. I think that was better than just playing the weapon there. He does pick up a Secret Passage, so hopefully he doesn't pick up a Self-Sharpening Sword. He has already used one Deadly Poison, though. See what he picks up. Wow, he didn't pick up weapon. That's super good for me. That is so good for me that he's using his Deadly Poisons like that. Like, that is actually so good for me, guys. I could try and set up a Self-Sharpening Sword in Steel Dancer play, which would probably finish the game. It depends if I can pick up the Deadly Poison, though. I'm on 20 health. It's a little bit low, honestly. Maybe Sage is a little bit too slow at this point. Another sword. Maybe it's just a sword. But sword's also pretty slow, right? Because we're not developing board. I think we just play the Sage. We don't have any buffs, so it's kind of shitty. I think we trade. Because we're behind on health, so we can trade here, I think. Yeah, he's not playing Jandis. He's not playing Jandis or the Krasnov, so he has a bit more less top end. He's gonna play Scorpion. It's annoying. And another stealth minion. I can't deal with that. Am I just gonna get killed? 7 damage on board. I need to start going face. If I play Self-Sharpening Sword into Secret Passage, I could potentially get like Deadly Poison and stuff. Is that really the play? Is it really a Deadly Poison now? What if I don't? What if I draw all my top end? We're gonna risk it. We're gonna try risking it here. Not sure about this play.
Justice is mine.
Now we can get this down. It puts a taunt up, which is pretty good because it kind of deflects some of the attacks. I'm not sure about that play. He only has 2 cards though, he's already used 1 passage. There's no poisons left though, so you can trade here, like go face. Basically just a race now. Definitely going face there. What is that last card? Nothing. I could Krasinov that obviously. I think I need to Krasinov.
Justice is mine.
A little something I whipped up.
I need to set up 2 turn. He has 2 damage on the board. If I send an Eviscerate to face, it's going to be on 9. He has 1 card left. As long as it's not Secret Passage, I should be fine. There's not that much reach in this deck. Like, he's already used double Deadly Poison. He has double Volpera Toxin Blade left. No, he only has 1 Toxin Blade left. We should just set up lethal for next turn. He already used 1 backstab as well. He has 2 cards. Like, he needs to have Secret Passage here to win, basically.
I wonder.
Backstab. Okay.
May I have this dance?
No taunt.
Justice is mine.
Let's fucking go. No taunt, guys. We take the mirror. That's super big. That's actually super big that we managed to take that mirror. Okay, it's 2-1. It's 2-1. Let's go. So let's go. Go on to our last deck. Let's see how well we can do. Okay. 2-1 up. Let's go. Gonna play the rogue. Okay, so this matchup is apparently a little bit favored for me. Hades replay says it's 52%. I'm not really sure though, honestly. Like, I think it's like super favored. I don't think it's like that favored. I think it just depends really. He's only running 1 sap, which is really good because it means that Libram with Hopes can potentially stick. I don't think I keep it though. Trying to think about if I keep Zealot. I don't think I do. I think Goody 2 Shields is kind of good. Obviously, it's really bad like backstab, for example, but it's still just a really good minion that kind of annoying for him to deal with. So we think we just mulligan like this. I'd love to pick up like Consecration. I only run 1 Consecration in my deck. Not a bad hand. Not a bad hand. Kept no cards. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Okay, we'll pair it next time potentially. So. Is he going to attack? If he attacks, it means he kind of has a weapon, right? If he doesn't attack, I'm kind of going to assume Volpera Toxin Blade next turn. I mean, I probably just still play Magago regardless.
I wonder. Quickly.
He didn't end up attacking. He ended up attacking with the 2-1 though, which is kind of interesting. Magago was the play. Yeah, he had the Toxin Blade. Backstab. Backstab is not what I want to see there. Because now he's able to preserve his 2-1 basically. Or deal 3 to face. But he decides to preserve the 2-1, which I think is smart. This is where the Lightforge Desert would be really good for me to have. But at this point I don't have it. It's gonna be this. Probably need to coin Truth Seeker next turn. It is quite difficult for him to deal with a big minion. He does have 1 sap, which I'm really worried about. But apart from that, it's actually that's all he has. So do I play around with 1 sap? Probably not. He's already played 1 backstab, so this kind of, you know, he has to swing his 1, 2, and okay. If he has 2nd backstab, I'm just in such a bad position. Fighting class, okay. I hope he doesn't have 2nd backstab here.
Blood and plunder.
He's going face. Super interesting if he goes face. Definitely should trade if I were him. Should 100% trade. I really hope he doesn't trade. He's gonna trade. Well played. That is definitely well played from my dude over here. Man, his weapon's gonna be at 5. I mean, it doesn't kill the 4/6, right? We're definitely coins now. We probably play double wisdom on it. Like, or maybe we only play 1 wisdom. 7. Being up to 7 is pretty important here. Being up to 8 is, I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. Like, I don't want to get baited into a sap and I have no wisdoms left at least. So I think I only play 1. I do ever play around sap though. Maybe we don't play around sap. Maybe it's wrong to play around sap. Like this way, if he daggers up and just hits, he could still kill it anyway. I guess he's played around Deadly Poison, right? If I left it at 7, he could be on 5, and then Deadly Poison would be on 7, right? So, oh, 2 mana 5/2 dagger feels good, man. Yeah, okay, I played around Deadly Poison. I mean, I can't play around double Deadly Poison. And he has suspended Navis. Okay with that, I think. And his head is trash though. And 7/1 weapon. Jesus Christ, dude. Just Jesus, like literally Jesus Christ. I think I'm just dead. Like I need a good draw here. Okay, that's a pretty good draw though. That is a really, really good draw. We're doing it again. I had to spend a lot last time. Like I'm probably not dead here. He needs to find Sap. Sap is lethal, but I can't play around that. Next time I have Libram with Hope, so
May I?
Yeah, Secret Passage I'm also kind of fucked. Gonna get a 7 drop. Casual 7/7. Yeah,
Amazing.
definitely is amazing. He's gonna have to trade probably the 3/3, right? He definitely doesn't have backstep slap in those 2 cards. So Libram of Hope is pretty good here, but man, is it risky. Another Dread Corsair, shit me, man. I was gonna play Libram of Justice here into the War Golem, but or he hit into that, but now that the man, Bad Consecration has been so good here.
I wonder. By the holy light!
Guess not pick up a sap. I don't think that's a sap. Okay, it's a 5/2. Does he have lethal? 1 off, right? Can't survive. Can I? Maybe I can.
I do love
Shatrat will not fall in vain.
I mean, he's already used 1 of this, right? He has 21 damage. Twelve plus 18. I have to get this up to 18. I don't think this is an out, but it's pretty cool, right? Look how many justices I mean, look how many wisdoms I have on this guy. I don't think this is enough. Feels like this, then he trades like. I don't think this is enough, but we're gonna give it a go.
quickly.
And this double of a Paratoxin Blade, man, just can't deal with it. Just has lethal. Okay, well, top day of Viscera anyway, but I'm pretty sure I had lethal on board. You could just trade like, he had 21 damage, I only had like technically, what, like 8, I don't know, something. I think he had lethal on board. Okay, so apparently I'm favored in this matchup, but I have lost to the Big Warrior before. So the actual matchup that I lost in the cup that I was talking about, where I faced Goat God before, was the Big Warrior. Like I lost the Paladin Big Warrior matchup. So hopefully I will be able to learn my lesson here. And let's just see what happens. It's a pretty good start, obviously. I don't think we keep Justice. It's obviously really good against Big Warrior, but I don't think you keep it. Let's see how many cards he keeps. He's on the coin, which is kind of bad for me. Alright, let's just see what happens, man. Let's try our best, and yeah, it's not got much pressure. Let's just play. He kept 3 cards. That's not good. He probably kept the Blade Storm. I have Sword and Board as well. Let's see what the box holds. Spell damage doesn't really matter, right? I mean, it's pretty much just playing this to keep the illusion of my other 2 cards. We have the Nuts Opener with although turned it into Hand of a which is nice. He did keep 3 cards, though. It kind of scares me a little bit. So probably Corsair Cache coming down next turn. Feels like Coin Blade Storm. So you could argue I should play like Brazen Zealot into Lab Partner here, instead of the Hand of a to play into Blade Storm. Is that actually the play? Maybe it is. I kind of like it, actually. Not sure. Not sure about it, but I kind of actually like it because it kind of denies Corsair Cache play. And also, like, if he Blade Storms, it's really bad, right? I mean, he kills 1/3/1, but he also spends the coin. And I kind of have a read that he has Bladestorm in hand because he kept 3 cards. And I think you keep Bladestorm against Paladin. I don't want to get to the late game. I want to finish him off quick there. Because once he gets to like the late game turns, like turn 7 above basically, I'm kind of out the game. Yeah, okay. So now we can just play the Hand of Adal. Also played... No, we definitely play one of the 1/3s. And just go face, right? Nothing else we can do. Also kind of clear this. We have 7 power on board. Not too bad. I think that was a really smart play from me. I think, like, most people would just play the Hand of Adal there, and I think that would have potentially been wrong to play into Bladestorm. That is a Scythe, okay. But he's not going to be able to activate Spell Burst. I don't mind that at all. 32 Shield's interesting. I mean, I kind of just want to play the Zealot and go face, right? 8 damage. Putting up to 13 damage, health. He's going to be able to trigger the Spell Burst next turn. How'd I play around the thing? I want to put this in the middle, right? I could also play Goody 2 Shields. Is that just better? I force him to have shield, sword and board. Do I think he has sword and board right now? He's already in double sword and board. Would you keep it against Paladin? I don't think you would. It's unlikely he has it. Scythe is really annoying. I could just do nothing.
Let me think.
I think I play this better than that. Because he has sword and board, then he can't kill my 3/5, right? Because the Scythe doesn't go up to 5 attack. So he's like double sword and board here, basically. I think positioning here is correct. You want the most damage, most powerful minion in the middle, I think. You either have the sword and board. Or a slam. But now he has to hit in the middle. Oh, he had the Bladestorm. Okay. I didn't play around the Bladestorm. I should have probably played around the Bladestorm. That is kind of my bad. Okay. Damn it. He's not running the Azzinoth, the Bulwark of Azzinoth. Another Devout Pupil. We definitely just play one.
I do love
Probably Hero Power to play around second Bladestorm, right?
reporting for duty. For justice.
We shouldn't have played the Goody 2 Shield. I didn't think about exactly Sword and Board Bladestorm or that, but I should have thought about that. Because he also has double slam in his deck. Next turn is his commencement turn. He's gonna have commencement coming up. On board. Other Tree Seekers would be interesting. Doesn't play into around. This has 6 health. I think we do it like this.
I do love
I want the 1/1 there to be able to pop the Divine Shield of commencement. Hopefully he gets like something shite. I don't have a Libram of Justice currently, which is really annoying. If he doesn't have commencement here, I'm in a good position. I mean, I guess this doesn't play around Brawl, but I don't think you can play around everything. Like, there's just too much stuff. Hopefully he gets like something bad. Kind of, that's not bad. Okay. Okay. Fine, I'll take that. That really isn't a bad though. No. Oh, fuck. I have to like double trade. Skipper. Don't think it helps me. You gotta kill that. I mean, can kill it on board. It's just so expensive. I really want to like Guardian Orc Merchant there or something. Wait. We can trade like 1 and then trade the whole board away. It's so bad though. What's the alternative, right? I can't even skip at this because I can't deal 3. Down to 4.
the battle.
Textbook move.
It really doesn't matter how I do this,
Quickly.
right?
Textbook move.
Not like now I can kill something.
Textbook move.
Plays into Bladestorm, but maybe we play around Bladestorm.
I'm going to throw the book at you.
Don't let the door hit you.
Let's try something like this. Now you could just play a big minion. Man, that really got punished. I really got punished for not playing around Bladestorm once again there with the 2 shields. If I played the 4-2, I would have played around it. Because yeah. Okay. If I had Libram Paladin there, would have been really good as well. I can't really deal with this. I just can't deal with it. The ordering is pretty important here.
I must have slain 100 or so.
Priming speed. I could have played the skipper in between that. To be honest. I really could have.
I cannot wait to read these.
Reporting for duty.
I should have played this in between them.
Reporting for duty.
If I play a skipper now, you can just swing into it, right? It doesn't really make a difference. Fuck, man. 2 misplays, I think. Might cost me the game. Such bad draws, dude. It's just so bad. We're not getting the good cards. Like, it's because he was able to sort my, like, early. I told you, like, if he gets the late game, I'm just fucked.
I wonder.
It's whenever you play a minion, right? Okay. Doesn't win me the game.
The battle.
I don't think he has Dimensional Ripper. Maybe he would have just played it. Could be worse.
Reporting for duty. Well played.
Oh, I can't be asked, man. I actually can't be asked. Two misplays, man. I should have played the skipper in between the 2 big minions. Honestly, I just forgot about ramming speed. Like, that might just be tiredness or something, I don't know. That's not really an excuse, but... He's just setting up lethal. Ah, I can't be asked, dude. I actually just can't be asked.
The victory is yours.
Nothing that gets me out of that. Like, he had 2 turn lethal, if not at least 1 turn. And we lost. We take the loss, man. Two misplays again. Literally lightning stroke twice, basically. Like, this is what happened in our match before. Fuck, man. I'm actually devastated. Well played to Goat God. Like, for sure he played really well. Like, obviously you need to play well to be able to win that one, but... Like, I think I had it there. If I played around Bladestorm, I potentially would have just won the game.